Another video, another time I buy something that I probably did not need, but I thought it was cool anyways. This time I bought The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Nintendo Switch OLED. What do you even call it? Collector's edition? A special edition maybe? I found it on eBay. They are claiming open box condition, so like new, but whoever bought it before, I guess they didn't like it and they returned it. So I'm expecting pretty good condition. Maybe a few minor cosmetic flaws. The box itself, it's Tears of the Kingdom. It does have a little bit of damage on the corners, if you can tell. I'm sure the editor is zooming in onto it. That's pretty minor. Even boxes from the store, brand new, might have some damage on them. I paid, I think it was $308 for this, including shipping. But yeah, let's see what's in here. And right off the bat, it looks like the packaging is actually all together. Either that or they put the plastic back and returned it. Alright, so first, it does come with the HDMI cable. Would want to say it's sealed. I don't know if there's usually a piece of tape here. I never owned a Switch OLED. This is my first time. Next up is the power brick, which... oh. I mean, it's not in bad condition, but... there's definitely some dirt on there. I'm pretty sure you could see it right there. There's some minor scratching as well. I'm assuming that someone took it out of the box, probably used it, and then returned it. So right off the bat, I'm kind of concerned. We'll look at the Switch console later on in the video, so keep watching. And here, I believe, is the Joy-Con controller thing. And this looks pretty clean. This looks pretty clean for the most part. There's a little bit, I don't even think you can see it because of my monitor, but there's some smudging on the back of it. Do I really care? I can just wipe it off. Not a big deal. I'm not going to cry about it because it's a bit dirty. Here's something pretty interesting. We have the, what are these things called? The multiplayer Joy-Con attachments. They are white. I'm assuming that goes with the controller theme. They are upgraded. They have like this little, string attached to them like they had with the Wiimotes. I don't remember the original Switch coming with these. At least this string, I know they came with this little plastic piece. Alright, here's the dock. It's in bubble wrap and inside some plastic wrap as well. I am pretty proud of Nintendo with the Nintendo Switch OLED because this is actually the first Nintendo console, at least I'm aware of, that contains an Ethernet port without using an adapter or an expansion port like the GameCube and Nintendo Wii. And you can even see we got that full-size Ethernet port right there. Very proud of you, Nintendo, and wow, this does feel pretty nice on the front of it right there. It's like smooth. As for the design, it's, well, Tears of the Kingdom. I think this is one of my favorite Nintendo Switch OLED special editions. I just like the design of the game, all the lines and stuff. As for the back right here, I hope this is supposed to pop off. I hope I didn't break it. It has a few design elements from the game. And you get your two USB ports on the side, just like the original Switch. Very hard to see. There's like these pads right here. I don't know if this really does anything to protect the screen. It does look like it divides it from the wall though, so maybe it is. Maybe this was a good revision that Nintendo did. The Joy-Cons are here. Once again, not taped or anything. I don't know if they even were originally taped or anything, but I'm pretty excited to look at these because these are, well, obviously they're different than the original Joy-Cons. I don't think these are what standard Joy-Cons look like. Close-up design, it got, well, exactly what you're expecting. Tears of the Kingdom. I saw this on the eBay listing. What is that right there? Is that, did they usually have a thing right here? I never noticed that. Of course, me, I never had actual Joy-Cons. I had the Hori Split Pad Pro and off-brand Joy-Cons. I know, so sad. And then as for this one, the swirly marks from the game, it also has whatever that thing from the other one is. And, well, I do like the Joy-Cons sort of golden, and I like it when they have cool designs like this. And oh, it even goes onto the front of it. And even the buttons on the side are even colored as well. As for the feel of the Joy-Cons, they feel just like any other normal Nintendo Switch Joy-Con. Maybe a bit higher quality than my off-brands, less ergonomic than the Hori Split Pad Pro. Joy-Cons with a different skin on them. There's not really much else to say about it. Manual. And for the moment we've all been waiting for, the actual console, which I assure you is different than your ordinary Nintendo Switch OLED. Alright. Looking at it, I see no damage on the screen. In fact, it looks practically brand new. The only thing I can see is just a little bit of dust from the packaging, which is to be expected. As for the back, ooh, it has like a matte finish on the back. I like that, but the back does have, again, the the little circles from this controller. Pretty big design across the system. And I do like how the Switch OLED kind of changed up the I/O, the heat pipes, and all that stuff on the console. Game card slot looks a bit different. Headphone jack, I mean, it's a headphone jack. I noticed that this grill right here, the exhaust port, it just looks different, maybe a little bit bigger than usual. And, you know, of course, you got your power button, which is more of an oval shape than your standard circle. As for the bottom of it, it's still USB-C. It's still gonna fit in the dock. And for everyone's favorite part, the, like, actually working stand. I mean, my old Nintendo Switch, the stand was broken. It would just always come out. And this one, if you want it closed, it closed. You want it out in tabletop mode, we don't have to worry about it. And your micro SD card slot is right here. I always kind of got confused because I was like, if they made this different, then where did they put the micro SD card? But yeah, it's still here, don't worry. Now, as for the console working, I'm gonna power it on right now. Ooh, it's turning on. Okay. Okay, volume is working. You can hear that, guys. Volume sounds as it should. They did improve the speakers on here from what I heard. Oh yeah, the speakers are... I know they were like inside the screen the last time. Now they put them on the bezels. And yeah, the screen is a little bit larger. It went from like, what, 6.2 to 7 inches. And the screen, I mean, wow, it definitely is a big increase. I mean, not only is the screen larger, but that OLED screen really does look nice. I know everybody and their mom says that. Pretty obvious OLED screens are better than your standard IPS LCD display. Alright, so I'll finish the setup and I have a game loaded up on the system. We're gonna run the game and see how everything goes. I am connected to the internet, so... Alright, so I see that the Nintendo Switch load times are still just as awful as they have always been. I mean, I guess that's something that we should hope for the Switch too. But at least we do have Ethernet, so maybe if you play in dock mode, it maybe might not be so bad. But we're playing Super Mario Odyssey. This is just like a pretty good game, I would say, to test the performance, just to make sure that there isn't any hardware defects with this unit. Could have been a possibility on why this thing was returned. That's actually pretty interesting. I believe my old knockoff Joy-Cons never had HD rumble. I can feel the rumble in the controller, so that's definitely an upgrade from my previous setup, but the game is running. It feels just like any other Nintendo Switch game. I do like the bigger screen, the more vibrant colors. It's still 720p, so don't be expecting like freaking gaming PC at 4K. It's literally just Super Mario Bros. On an OLED screen. But if you are a big Switch fan like me, been playing a lot of Switch games lately, just because I think they are fun. Nintendo games seem to always have that fun charm. This could be a pretty good upgrade, especially if you're going from a V1 Switch, the original 20nm one. This is only 16nm, so a bit more power effective and a better battery than the Switch Lite. So definitely better for traveling and vacation. And just if you want a better Nintendo Switch experience in, well, docked and handheld mode with the extra storage and, of course, the OLED screen. So, as of right now, I don't see anything wrong with this Nintendo Switch. I'm assuming someone just purchased it and then probably wanted a different thing or had buyer's remorse and returned it. Because everything seems to be working perfectly fine on here. I was able to connect to the internet. I'm able to run games. I was able to log in without getting any, like, console bans. I mean, who knows? Maybe someone took it apart and installed a mod chip in here, but I don't think that's likely. And if you like this video, leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.